This is the Itel A70. When I first laid my hand on this device, the first thing I noticed was the design. It was like phone brands this year decided, oh, all our entry level and budget devices are going to have this same design, because come on. Here are the highlights of the Itel A70 before we really get into it. It's a 6.6-inch 720p 60Hz LCD display. It comes with a dynamic bar, or at least that is what Itel calls it, a 13-megapixel main camera, a 3GB or 4GB RAM, and 128GB of internal storage space. If you're still watching this video, thank you for making it this far and for always supporting. And if you're yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Let's get right into it. For the design of this phone, the body of the Itel A70 is completely plastic, really big bezels, which I think could have been made smaller. On the left side, as usual, there's a dual SIM tray with an external memory slot. On the right side of the phone, there is the volume button, the power button that also doubles as a fingerprint scanner and unlocks the phone at a decent rate. At the bottom, there's a mono speaker, a mouthpiece, a headphone jack, and a Type-C charging port, unlike its predecessor, the A60, which comes with a USB Type-B charging port. It's good to know that the USB Type-B charging port is being gradually phased out, or rather replaced with the USB Type-C charging port. The Itel A70 is powered by the Unison T603 processor, a 28nm processor, which is also an entry-level processor, so you wouldn't expect so much performance from this processor. It can only handle as much basic tasks as it can. It runs on Android 13 Go Edition and Itel OS version 13. Performance wise, the Itel A70 is a basic entry level phone, the kind of device suitable for a light user. Are you getting your child his or her first Android phone, your grandparent, or even in place of your button phones? For the gaming and app usage of this phone, high performance apps and high graphic app would most likely not run on this device, and some would not even download. I guess because they're not just compatible, because I tried downloading a few of them and it wouldn't just download. Games like Subway Surf, Temple Run, and low graphic games would run on the lowest settings possible. This is definitely not a gaming device. Launching app on the Itel A70 takes a few more seconds, and also switching between apps might just require you to be a little bit more patient. Using this device under direct sunlight might be a bit stressful because the screen brightness doesn't accommodate too much of sun brightness. It comes with a triple camera setup, but in reality it's just a single 30-megapixel lens, a LED flash, and a dummy camera, and an 8-megapixel selfie camera. I'm not sure why Itel needed so many camera lenses though. Both rear camera and selfie camera shoot at 1080p at 30 fps. That's an upgrade from the 720p on the A60. The camera performance on the Itel A70 is what you get on most entry-level devices. As long as you have enough light and try to stay put while taking pictures, you should get pretty decent pictures. Itel A70 supports a 5000 mAh battery capacity and a 10 watts charger. In terms of battery life, the Itel A70 has a pretty decent battery life. After 45 minutes of usage, the battery only dropped about 7%. Under normal usage, the battery should be able to last you the whole day. The only issue here is the 10 watts charger, which charges at a really slow pace and takes about 3 hours to get filled up. There are a few extra things Itel tried to do with this device. The first has to be the dynamic bar, which I prefer to refer to as a limited dynamic island. Let me explain. It displays information like the charging status, low bar reminder, background call, and a few other things. Like I said, limited, but I hope this gets upgraded in the future. The good thing is you can decide to enable or disable the dynamic bar feature. The wallpapers also look familiar. I didn't actually think much about this initially, but after seeing a lot of repetitions going on, I finally got to understand why it looks familiar. Does this wallpaper also look familiar to you? Let me know in the comment section. Let's just say this device was made to look like an iPhone, because with the MagSafe pouch on, it's looking as if I have one of the Pro models already, except for some obvious distinctions. This is one design you may or may not like, because I've had a few people say they really don't like the design, but believe it or not, there are a few people out there who wouldn't mind paying $90 or less to get something that looks like an iPhone, and I guess those are the target audience. So guys, let me know what you think about the Itel A70. Is this something you would willingly spend your money on, or is it a hard pass? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on post notification for my next post. Until next time, bye.